Absolute pleasure to be here today assisting John with the sale of his home, a home that he's had for around 35 years. The home itself has been marketed by Andrea Laucart down the front for the last 3 to 4 weeks. She's ably assisted by our director, David Stewart, to my left, the beautiful Laurel Atkinson to the right, Jeff the bell ringer Boyle down the back, and helping me get through the proceedings is Connor Pennington. Collectively and proudly, we represent one of the fastest growing and most progressive real estate companies in Melbourne, iTrack Real Estate. We're also joined by Gavel, filming and streaming the auction live around Melbourne, Victoria, indeed around the world in real time. We thank them for helping us get our vendors' properties out to the widest possible audience, and we're also joined by auction reporters that specifically work in the Knox and Maroondah municipalities, I think it's called. They give us vital information with regards to statistics and things for these specific locations, and we welcome them as well. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the auction process, today's proceedings will take place in 3 parts. Firstly, I will go through the particulars of sale. Secondly, a brief description of the property. And third and finally, I will hand the property over to you all for your spirited bidding. The vendor's agent is iTrack Real Estate. We are selling for and on behalf of our vendor, 11 Douglas Parade here in Croydon. Contracts and the rules of today's auction have been on display for your viewing. We are selling by public auction, whereby unless you have a predetermined figure agreed to by the vendor, a 10% deposit is required upon signing the contract should you be the lucky purchaser. With all the modern conveniences with banking, we can take a $5,000 net bank transfer today, with the balance of that deposit monies deemed due payable on Monday for your convenience. The goods and chattels included in today's auction are all fixed floor coverings, electrical light fixtures and fittings, window furnishings, and all fixtures and fittings of a permanent nature as inspected. Settlement, or the balance of monies if you will, is a very flexible 30, 60, 90 days. Simply secure the property today, make your plans to renovate, do whatever you want to do to bring the house back to life and settle in that 30, 60, 90 day period, and you will own one of very few in a very special pocket of Croydon here today. In brief, the rules of today's auction are: subject to the vendor's reserve price. The highest bidder whose bid is accepted by the vendor shall be the purchaser. I, as the auctioneer, will determine the minimum and the maximum in which the bidding shall be advanced, and no bid once made shall be retracted. If a dispute arises concerning the bidding, I, as the auctioneer, will determine that dispute, or alternatively, hand the property back to you all at the last undisputed level. The vendor reserves the right to bid once or more by their auctioneer, refuse any bid, or withdraw the property from sale at any time without necessarily declaring the reserve price. The law prohibits the making of vendor bids other than by myself as the auctioneer, and if I do have to make a bid on behalf of the vendor, the words I will use will be very clear and transparent: vendor bid. Ladies and gentlemen, a vendor bid is nothing more or nothing less than a counter offer made by myself on behalf of the vendor to suggest that the property will not be sold at that level. And as I said, only I can make a vendor bid. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding. The law does provide for substantial fines for those that do try and stop other people from bidding, or alternatively throwing what used to be called dummy bids at me. What's on offer today? Well, you're in a very rare pocket of Croydon. This particular home is built on 864 square metres of land, and with its current zoning it cannot be subdivided. So rest assured that you, if you secure this home today, you are not going to be surrounded by townhouses and noise over the next 5 to 10 years. Guaranteed. The council have said no subdividing here. It is a major overlay. This beautiful leafy suburb will remain this beautiful leafy suburb. Yes, the house does need a bit of a makeover if you wanted to do it. John, the owner, was telling me that since he's owned the property, he has only had 4 tenants. 4 tenants in 35 years. That's how much the tenants love this location. If a tenant loves it, boy, how much are you going to love it? It's here and it's here now. Yes, you could update the kitchen. Yes, you could update the carpets, freshen it up with paint, etc., etc. Do your renovations, possibly even extend out the back. This could be a home on a great patch of land for you for a long, long time. The location itself, you're close to the Melbourne Junior Campus, just around the corner. You could walk through that all the way down into Croydon if you wished. You've got the train, the shops, Aldi, Coles, it's all there, coffee shops. Head the other way, you've got Luther College. Well, a prestigious educational facility, I'll call it, out here in the eastern suburbs. Turn that corner there, you're moments from Maroondah Highway to take you straight down to East Lincoln into the city. Alternatively, go through and take the train. This location has it all. It's close to everything, but it's far enough away from everything to maintain its ambience in this beautiful leafy lined street. Today it can be yours. Today you can secure your future. The way I'll be selling today, and I have absolutely no doubt we will, based on the very generous reserve that John has set, will be on a first call, second call, third and final call, and when the contract hits my hand like so, the property will be deemed sold. No late bids will be entertained. In fact, it is illegal in the state of Victoria for me to accept a bid after I have passed the property in for sale. If it is your strategy to stand around with your hands in your pockets, hide behind cars or trees, and I miss your bid, you have been warned. I cannot take it after the contract has hit my hand. That's about it from me. I'm going to have a quick sip of water while you all think about who wants to give me a fair and reasonable start here at 11 Douglas Parade here in Croydon. I am in your hands, anywhere at all.
580.
That was quicker than I thought. At 580 I have, and I'll take rises of 20. I'm looking for 600. At 580 I have, it's the gentleman to my right, looking for a rise of 20.
630.
At 630. That's a good bid.
640.
640 here, Gav.
Started at 580. I've gone to 630.
640.
I'd like to stay in 20s if I may.
640 here,
40.
you got it.
That was 630. Can you take me to
40.
650? Take me to 650.
40.
And I've got the 10 here if I want it. Take me up to 650. Keep your nose in front.
640.
I've got the 640 over here if I want it. I'll take 650 if you like. First call at 640, gentlemen to my left. Second call at 640. We are playing for keeps. We do want to sell this. At 650 I have. At 650 I have, still in rises of 10. It's against you, it's against you. At 650,
660.
at 660 he's back. At 660, I'll just wait for the car. At 660 I have, gentleman to the right. Still in rises of 10. First call at 660.
670.
680.
680, sorry.
690.
At 690, at 700 I have.
705.
710.
At 710.
715. 720.
At 720.
25.
At 25.
30.
At 30.
35.
40. 40. At 740.
41.
45.
At 45. Would it help you all if I said we are on the market? At 7.45 we will be selling. First call at 7.45. We are playing for keeps. You have been warned. No late bids. Second call at 7.45. At the moment, he's got the keys, you got the brochure. Third.
46.
At 46, I'll take the one. And I'll extend the same courtesy to you all.
50.
Where was the 50?
You got 50 over there, Gav?
At 50. At 7.50. I'll take ones if it helps. May I suggest a knockout bid of another 5? At 7.50. First call at 7.50. Second call at 7.50. Sure you're out, sir? Sure you're out? Third and final call at 7.50. No late bids. I am selling
55.
at
60.
65. At 60.
65.
65.
70.
70.
75.
75.
80.
80. They no value. They absolutely no value. At 780. I'll give you a moment to think, but I will need an answer. At 780. First call. The suspense. Second call. Are you sure you're out, Matt? Thank you very much for your bidding. Third and final call at 780. I am selling. We're at 780, gentleman in the front. 785, he's back. 86. 87.
88.
88.
90.
90.
91.
91.
85. 95.
95.
96.
96. Take me to 8. See what happens. At 796 I have. Who wants to take me to 8? First call at 796. Second call, 796. He's either speaking to the bank manager or the wife. It's probably the same person. Third and final call at 796.
800.
800. Lucky 8. At 800,000 I have. I will be calling it 3 times. First call at 800. Second call at 800.
801.
801. Fast game's a good game. At 801. Try 808. Second call, 801. Third and final call at 801. I am selling. Selling. Jeff, I need an answer.
802.
802. 802 I have. I will call it 3 times. First call at 802. Second call, 802. Third and final call at 802. I am selling. Selling.
500.
At 802, 500. hanging on, but he's hanging. 803. 805. 6. I told you 808 might work. 806. I'll take the 500. I'll take the 500 if it helps. At 806. Gentlemen to my left. First call. Second call. Third and final call at 806. I am selling. Selling. So, congratulations. Welcome to the street. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending another very successful iTrack auction. If Andrea can help you in the future, please feel free to give her a call. Thank you very much.